there used to be starvation years ago. Starvation, not much fish. Sometimes the weather gets so low that it was impossible for those people, for hunters to get moose, it's so cold. And that way they get real hungry and starve. And pretty soon they must get what they call that when the sickness they get from lack of food.
Malnutrition?
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. I think that's what affects them after they've been low on food.
To eat.
Yeah, they get
That's
sick.
That's when they used to eat the rumen out of their snowshoes, the sleds.
Yeah.
Anything. Eat just anything at all to keep them alive.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
To keep them alive. And then they wander in the woods and they survive some way. And then that version, they become a woodsman. That's what they used to say around here. Wild. We heard one down, where was that? Down low Yukon.
Anvik. Below Anvik.
Yeah. That's where there was starvation occurred up Kyle-Cook River. And this young woman, she wandered into the woods seeking something to eat, and then she turned wild. So, way in August, sometimes start to come out way down Anvik, someplace around there. There's a Indian name from that time, village they used to call Nil-Iqtan. Yeah, Nil-Iqtan. That's just like Boogerman's town, in Indian language. They say she used to come out there, and she'd sneak out in night time and come and take fish. And nobody sees her. And they claim that some days there used to be lots of medicine people, so they
do they have to have some kind of a belief?
Yeah.
In those days,
yeah.
They have to have some kind of a faith. They didn't have no questions or anything.
No.
They have to have a faith in something.
Yeah.
That's where all these medicine people.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
They used to save lots of people too. Medicine people. They used to save people.
Johnson was brought up right in the village.
Yeah.
We should know.
And so this medicine, they give power to these two boys, I think, two young men, and they hide out back there. They took this woman. They said they had awful time to hold her. They kept her away for a long time till she finally.
Isn't that the one that they pour rotten fish eggs over?
I think that's what they did. Yeah, they rub her down.
Something tells them what to do. It comes to their mind. They try anything.
Yeah, she turned out to be just like all other wild, like a woodsman. She turned out to be like that.
That's the only story I heard of that was captured.
Yeah,
the only one.
Heard the story of that. It was quite a comprehensive story around here.
They used to tell
it's just like an authentic story, Yeah.
How about ones that weren't captured? How about woodsmen that weren't captured?
I don't. That's only one. That's only one that we heard of.
That's the only
that was
one.
recaptured because they claim she wandered in the woods and turned wild, but then they recaptured her.
Went mad, And she
returned
survived
to
some way.
Way of our life.
And she wandered in around Fairbanks someplace, cross country or something.
Those,
but they identified her through her own people, you know. They made contact some way, and she was the woman that disappeared from up Cleaver. Took a long time.
yeah, I think
But she survived. They got her.
Nda hotan in notes hotan khayda khiniqa. You don't. Notes hotan khayda khiniqa.
Mackenzie River?
Huh?
Around Mackenzie?
Must be, huh? Notes hotan. Well,
He used to always say something about these steel kids.
yeah, notes hotan khadrini. Yeah. Then only John Kaka. Ujis tal on tat on. Eden go ujis katan to that nanistan. Ito yo biskhoni let you eat 10 100 yo. Not you to bank and tal on not has on yo hat yo khis. The bill is the akintal kul khis. White. Go not hotan.
Did they understand one another?
By golly,
Yes,
I don't know. I don't think so. The emotion at each other, I think. Yeah.
They must have used quite a bit of that motion language. 30 some miles.
Yeah, 30 miles above here.
Were there medicine men in that village?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Who was the big
No,
one there?
that Auntie Lucy and Grandma Mrs. Esau. That's about all. I think. Oh,
Peter?
not,
Didn't Peter and much, didn't he?
huh?
Old man Peter?
Not very much.
Not very much.
He didn't have much power. You know, there's a man, he died recently in Tanano. That's look at that booze. You know him. I thought you know him.
Medicine man?
No.
I never took.
No, that Justin
Justin.
Frank Justin, or
Old man Justin.
yeah, no Frank Justin. He wasn't
Joe
medicine man.
Justin.
He wasn't medicine man, but out in the spring camp. Out in the spring camp, he shot
Charlie
him.
Justin.
No, it's Frank Justin, I think.
Oh.
Out in spring camp, he shot him.
Justin. Yeah.
Well, this Justin, he was in Old Mission, without Louis. Just the by Edwin. Cool, Stone,
I don't know them.
well, what's the difference between Edwin and Justin? The way that Annie shot himself by accident with a .22 caliber out in spring camp where there's traffic was so bad, you know, they couldn't travel.
All
You know.
hunting.
Yeah, out. It was springtime. You know, in spring round here, frost in the morning, and you can go long ways on the crust.
crust.
Yeah, but it got so warm, so bad that nobody couldn't travel. And this young man, he shot himself with .22 caliber. Shot himself in the lung. They couldn't get to doctor, and this medicine man, he was there. And he just, with his magic power, he dropped that bullet right the opposite way. It went through his lung, into his body. And he pulled that bullet the opposite way, pulled it right through. And what he used, what he used for medicine, we don't know, through the bullet wound. And they say that man, he was healed by this power. And he didn't even go to doctor. There was a man, he died not too long ago. No, yeah. Lee Albert, senior, Lee Albert Senior, he was the one that told me about it. You know, we were sitting on a bank in Canada, in late in August. We were sitting on the bank, and this man was coming down with a house, a big raft. They were moving this building down to Cleaver, and this Frank Justin, he was walking up to the road from this house, and this Lee Albert told me, he said, that's my friend, there's a man there that got shot by accident through his lung, and he never went to doctor, and he's still living, you see. That's how the medicine
That's
people
long
used
time
to
ago.
do.
They had to.
Yeah.
They have to have a faith,
Yeah.
and they treat one another. A lot of little things like that. If they were right there when it happened, they know what to do for them.
Yeah.
How did they get their power?
We don't know how they just acquired it some way. We can't tell nobody.
It's just like the
We don't
weather,
know.
I guess.
They just acquired that some way.
They used to believe it so much it worked for them, I guess. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
that's what it is.
Yeah, they have to have some kind of a power, some kind of belief,
Yeah.
and few carry them on.
Did anybody do medicine now?
Not just anybody, no.
What kind of person did it take?
Well, it's inherited, what they claim.
Yeah.
It's got to be inherited, but they have to believe it. They have to believe that they would know ahead of time what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's clear for them. It don't happen to just any old body.
No.
It just happened to certain people that have inherited those from ancestors. That's the way it used to work. That's what Mom used to tell us. But we never seen it. Because we were down here at Dave Nelson.
I think the latest.
We was never in the village. And when we did go to village and something like that happening, well, they chased us kids in all one little house. And we stay in there, scared the daylight out of us. So we never seen it.
Did you ever see?
I used to see it. The latest one was Lucy.
No question?
Yeah.
I didn't know she used to do those.
They had something related to their power. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It's only them.
Yeah, it's hard to
it's
explain
only them that knows.
Yeah, what they use for remedy. They use something. And when they help a person, when they revive a person from getting hurt or dying, there's certain things that they're not supposed to use, like the doctors tell you for your remedy, you're not supposed to eat certain foods, you know. It used to be like that.
Yeah, quite rid of it.
Yeah. She almost died with a headache. Food poisoning, I guess. We don't know what it was. It was a green berries that she ate, I think. Something. Then she got in her coma. Right?
No,
that was midnight sometime.
It was very
Oh,
I had a lot of that.
In the evening sometime she got in her coma. And all that time she didn't remember anything until late the next day. Well, this medicine woman had been working on her. what she had in her hand, up till now, I don't know what it is. What she had drawn from her. I can't tell you what it is. It was just like, you know those cigarette paper that had rubber band. You know them real small rubber band, real small ones. But they were black, and she was holding them like this, and that little thing would be springing around like this, just like if it's alive. And there was a this is what I've seen. She had ordered a young girl urine at that time. She used that for power. So there were a young girl available. She got her urine, and then she put her hand in that and that thing that just springs around like this. It was just, all she could do is to hold it, and then that hastened the power of this. And I don't know where she put it. We don't know where she put it. And then she told us not to open can with can opener. That's something related to that she had used. So next day, she was all right. She came to herself then, after she drawed this from her. We don't know what it is. And then next day, around noontime, I went to the store and I got canned fruit and I opened it with can opener. Doggone this woman, she got sick. She just got sick. Oh, she started groaning. And then she fell to bed. She asked us, did you cut anything? You cut anything? She asked us, I'll come to thought of it. Then I opened this canned fruit. Then she started making more medicine. She got up. She started making more medicine. And she always used to have those kerchiefs, white ones, with hem stitches around the edge. She always used to use that. Both she was making medicine. They go in a circle and singing their medicine song. Not like the songs that we hear around here. And she vomited just like, and here came out a little hunting knife. Hunting knife, let me see, I have a knife. Where's that hunting knife we had here? Oh, here's one in here. You put it in, There's a hunting knife, just the shape of this. And it's out of it's not a lead, it's a babbitt, like, The lead is real soft, but the babbitt is just that this kind just fall out of her mouth with a puddle of blood. Oh boy, that was something wonderful to see. I didn't. You can't believe them things unless you see it. I didn't believe what was going on until I seen this knife out of a babbitt, like, it's just a solder, like, just shiny, just like this too. Oh boy, it's just wonderful to see them things. It's hard to see. It's not.
They used to do quite a bit of tricks.
Yeah.
Like these tricks. What they call those people that magicians. Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah.
There's something like that. Yeah. They used to do some.
There's very few practice on it, I guess. That part, the magician part.
Yeah, it's something like
that. Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
They find out when you're a spirit that left. They claim our spirit leaves us before we die. That's what they claim. The Indians claim. I don't know how it is with white people. With white people, I think your spirit leaves when you die. They claim it goes to the different world. Or that's what they claim. White people's way. You can see it in dictionary. Spirit or ghost or spirit.
When your spirit leaves before you die, where does the spirit go?
Oh, they claim it wanders around. I felt when we lost our five 5 years old daughter, before, just when she got sick, I think, wasn't it? I was walking up Yukon River. In the middle of the Yukon River, there's a trail, old trail. I felt that. I'm pretty sure I felt it, because I was walking up on the middle of the river, and I felt something. I heard it, like, and I felt that, that kind of wind from it. I look all over, and I didn't see anything. But in our tent, in Henry's tent, in Titus's tent, they camped there that fall. We see where they had the kids used wolf skin for mattress, and it was tucked back, rolled back on the bed. One day I went in there, and that was spread out on the bed. It's like if some live person had been around there. Now when we came back, there was a string of clothes along in a ceiling like that. All that had been dropped on the floor, where nobody had been around. They claim our spirits leaves us before before we get sick or die.
Before they go.
Yeah. And this medicine woman, what I'm telling you about, I didn't see this one. My late brother seen it. See, late Joe Wright that happened to late Joe Wright, her husband, her second husband. That happened. His spirit left him way back in the Novi, and she find out that this man's spirit had left him. So she ventured way back to Novi while she was making medicine, and brought the spirit back with pack sack and that white that kerchief. It was just a little thing. And my late brother was there. I wasn't there at the time then. She had spread this kerchief like this, and there was Joe Wright spirit walking on that doggone handkerchief.
Yes, that's one of those magicians.
Yeah, real small. He says Joe was only this big, with a pack sack on his back, carrying a little gun.
Just a couple inches tall.
Yeah, but it was.
It's just a flashback.
Yeah. They showed up so you could see. It's just like the magician does. Yeah.
Same thing. Only very few people could do it.
Yeah, very few.
Mm-hmm. They show up things. I've never seen it. We'll never see it.
No, we didn't see it. I've told you what I've seen here. Done by and this Joe Wright's spirit, when she
before he got shot.
That's way before. Oh, years before. Before that.
But she got him back.
Yeah, she got the spirit back. She says he's real small, not that big, with a pack sack and a gun. Oh boy, it seems kind of funny, but that's what happened.
If somebody saw somebody's spirit before they died, did they know then that the person was going to die?
Well, these with their magic power, they find out some way.
They say them.
Some way they know. They find out.
So even if they saw a person's spirit, then they know that they had to work to save them.
Yeah, for instance, if
the people
my
that
spirit,
they have to believe, have to cooperate with them. If they don't help them.
Yeah.
That's what Mom used to say. And Papa just close his eyes and never even disturb.
Yeah.
Because her father was the biggest medicine man, and so was her mother. And Papa's background was all like that. But he just growed away from it, I guess. But he knew.
Yeah, it's hard to believe unless you see it.
Yeah,
like what I saw, what I told you. It's just hard to imply. It's just
And
hard
when
to
you hear
believe.
them, when people is gone, when people disappear, you hear them. And we heard our brothers whistling in the smokehouse. That was after he was drowned. We ran over there was nobody. Even his little dog was there. Little cocker spaniel. And why? He used to always whistle. He never did talk much, but he used to always whistle when he packed fish up. And we were just coming out to the bank, and we heard him whistle down there in the smokehouse. And we ran down there, and Dixie ran down there ahead of us. There's nobody. She was whining, looking around up there through those fish, and was walking around. He was just whining. He walked away that far. And put down here at the bar. And walk along the bar. I guess he trying to cross there someplace. That's just about where he was. He got around it. And we took him up there for so many times to try to locate him with his dog. He was gone for a long time. We went up there, and here, I guess he was trying to swim across or something, and the wind come up, break against the beach. There was big ridge right along the beach, frozen ice. And that little dog was frozen right to the beach. Died. Papa found it. It would have to be Papa to find it.
Gee.
That was very rough. Yeah, you could hear them. I don't know why, when they die suddenly, people die suddenly, you could hear them.
Yeah,
you don't mean to.
The spirit is around, so... You never got a story of that outside, way out in the city someplace? There were a man and a wife. I don't think you read it.
In Dawson. And this big brown bear, this guy, 3 days in a row, you gotta tell about it. From the start, I should started. I'll tell you. Turn your tape off and I'll start. All the time while he was, he's just like Elvis Presley. And he came to about Whitehorse, and he got try to marry this fox. He was going down like this, like Elvis Presley. And the fox didn't want to marry this. I don't know what kind of looking he was anyway. That long, long time ago. And pretty soon they come down. Bunch of frogs and everything. And this guy made the canoe come down from Dawson, pick up all the good looking, and pick up frogs and mink and all that. And by that time their fork going like this. The fork going like this and down on the canyon someplace. And that was the crow making medicine, going like this, coming down on the river. And this guy, he must be Elvis Presley. He went around the world. He didn't get to talk honey. I can't say it in the white man way. It's maybe get the